So hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Remember to like, share and subscribe, right? So persons might be wondering, how was the first day at school? You might see some reports on the news, or you hear of students or teachers talking. So I'm going to report to you or give you a synopsis of my first day at school. So today was the first day at school. It was a really low-key day because for me personally, I went to school at 1 o'clock. For my school, we go to school only when we have classes and we're encouraged to leave after. So as not to, allow any gathering or any major intermingling because it is COVID-19, so social distancing is being practiced. Right? So I actually took the bus to work. I've got After Tree side, right? That was the kind of little touches part because you have to take the bus and you have to travel with other people and you don't know about the other persons, right? However, there was also air conditioning in the bus. Lord Jesus, I had to keep on my mask for the entire time because I think it's a little bit more dangerous whenever it is under like AC conditions. When it's under AC conditions, I think it's a little bit more easier to spread. Yeah, that's a better term to put it, a better way to put it, that it's easier to spread under the AC conditions. So yeah, but whenever I have on the mask, it just makes me feel like say me I suffocate. Jeez, that was terrible. Right, when I went to school, there were the sanitization station, so somebody was there to sanitize your hands, right? You had to have on your mask. That was a must. So you had to wear a mask. Somebody was there to sanitize your hand, and your temperature was also taken. So if your temperature was okay, you were allowed inside, right? When I went inside, there were the areas for sanitization, they were marked. And in the staff room, in the faculty rooms, there was hand sanitizer strategically placed, right? And there was soap in the bathroom. I'm not gonna say it like this shouldn't mean like soap never usually in the bathroom, But just I tell you that the people at my school, them ensure say, boy, we are ready. So there was soap was there, and towel was there. The students, the numbers weren't large, but they weren't low either. Like it was in between. So the students were there. Most of them were wearing their mask, right? However, there was one little challenge, right? I don't think that the students are actually serious about social distancing because they have probably not seen their classmates in like a long time. Yeah, they were happy like to see them, and you see small groups gathering really when it was their free time to like stand and talk. That was my only issue, right? When I went to my class now, the desk and chairs, they were separated. I'm assuming that is the stipulated 6 feet apart. I'm not good at maths, I'm not good at numbers, so I really don't know for sure, but they were separated a good little distance, you understand? Students had on their mask. My difficulty again was that I really can't teach wearing a mask. It's so difficult to have everything cover your nose and cover your mouth and you're speaking. I felt as if I was suffocating, right? So I removed my mask while I was teaching. It's probably unsafe, but it's more comfortable. I think having on the mask and teaching would have probably be more detrimental to me because I am asthmatic. So I prefer to remove the mask while I'm teaching. When I'm done now, I put it on back. But the students kept on their mask when they were speaking. It was sometimes kind of difficult to hear them. So sometimes I have to ask them to just remove the mask a little bit so that I can hear them, right? The students were receptive, but a lot of them, they didn't remember a lot of the facts in the subject area. I'm a teacher of social studies and history, so a lot of them, they didn't remember the facts with the subject. So I don't know what they were doing while they were at home because a lot of them were not accessing the online platforms, and that might be as a result of some of them probably not having any internet or can't afford data. So many of them were not accessing. So many of them then remember a lot of the facts. They don't remember a lot of the facts, and that is the situation because I had to be teaching instead of revising. I actually had like proper teach because a lot of the information the students didn't remember. That was a sticking point because I think some other time they could have been better spent elsewhere, right? I also went through with my students, I gave them strategies for answering multiple choice items. I gave them those strategies, right? And went through them and actually applied the skills to a multiple choice paper, right? And then again, what was beating the students was that they did not remember a lot of the facts. But I don't know, it looked like COVID gone with all of the knowledge that they were learning before. Oh boy, like COVID-19 gone with it. But I'm still hoping for the best because for me personally, this is me personally now, my students' SBA grades are good. The SBA grades are good, so I'm not worried about the SBA grades, right? Those are good. But I'm worried about the students remembering the facts. Because when you teach and them they know nothing, it's really painful. And it just make you feel frustrated as a teacher because you did that talk, and the students now respond to you, or them must say them no know. Or with the multiple choice items, they are just making guesses. And then if you ask them, what, because nothing wrong in a multiple choice item if you don't know, you make an educated guess, But you need to say why you made that guess. They couldn't justify their answers, and that was a challenge for me. Alright, so that's it for my first day. It was fairly good. Could have been better, but it was fairly good. Right? So that was the first day for me. I'm hoping that the kids will practice more social distancing and continue to sanitize and wash their hands and so on and so forth. Alright, thank you guys for watching this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.